All right, welcome back. Welcome back to my show. I am David Taylor. Please like, share, and subscribe for more interesting content. We got to talk about the teachers. We got to talk about the teachers. We got to talk about the books, the banned books. I've heard it from the left time and time again about how Republicans are doing book burnings and banning books. And this one parent decided to confront the teacher about the disgusting material that's in their school's library. The actual story gets a little deeper, but let's get into it.
We were in line earlier and you were asking me about the book on butt plugs. And I said that I think that in high school groups where unfortunately we know that students are having sex and that I think that safe sex is always important, safe sex practices are always important. And that is a type of, that's queer sex though, that's not heteronormative sex. And then you called it disgusting. So you told me that the sex that my counterparts have is disgusting, and I don't see how that is not openly homophobic.
The reality is it's not openly homophobic because that means that you think...
So call queer sex disgusting?
You
don't think that's homophobic?
That means that you think that only homosexual couples use butt plugs.
No, they absolutely don't.
Heterosexual couples use butt plugs as well.
So do you think that just butt plugs are disgusting?
And so I'm saying that teaching children, minors, about this is disgusting.
Right, so I guess that comes into abstinence-only education versus safe sex education.
No, it's not abstinence only. It's not safe sex. At the end of the day, a butt plug is not going to create a child. It's not going to have an issue on a person that relates to catching an STD unless the actual butt plug is not properly sanitized.
Exactly, and I think that's what that book was detailing, is how to safely use those instruments.
We don't need to educate children on how to use butt plugs. Children, if you're an adult and that is what you want to do, if that's what stimulates you and gets you off, have at it.
Sexy time.
Are you a parent?
I'm not a parent.
Oh, so you're not a parent. Okay. And you are a parent?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What the hell is even that?
And so, as a father, 2 boys and a girl, I don't want anyone teaching my child how to use sex toys of any kind. That is...
Okay. Oh, God, that is so cringe. So cringe. All of these people look exactly the same. So what you have here are 2 teachers, right? Let's look at that video for what it is, right? We've got 2 teachers, right? One doesn't have a kid. And the very first one doesn't have a kid. And she doesn't see the problem speaking to children this way. And as soon as the parent confronts her, look at how she treats him. The first thing she does is she tries to shame him. Oh, you're saying queer sex is disgusting? Oh, you're homophobic. Listen to her shame him. All because he's bringing up a point that maybe butt plugs isn't an appropriate topic to be teaching children, okay? Then she queer sex is disgusting. Is that what you're homophobic? She goes on, and then right next to her, she's got a dude in a dress who has kids. So the dude in a dress has kids. So apparently at some point in time, he knew he was a man. He had intercourse with a woman, and now he has kids. And now he's standing there with this woman, and the shot doesn't go into more detail, but I would really like to know what his position is on butt plugs and children in the school system, because he's wearing a dress around school-age children. I mean, it's very obvious he's a man, and this is what he's doing in that school system. He's walking around just like everything's okay, and they have that book inside their library. Kind of shows you the totality, the whole school system in that area is so super ultra woke that they can look at this situation and think Well, that's just fine. Nothing wrong with it. Just a lesbian talking about butt sex with teenage children while a dude in a dress stands there. That's not creepy at all. So I came across this report from the Daily Mail, and it's actually circa 2023, but it's still very relevant. Let's Talk About It is that book that they were talking about. That's the one that I had right next to the actual video of them talking about. The Teen's Guide to Sex, Relationships, and Being a Human. Listen to their very language and being human. Like if you're not into any of this, you're not being human, right? Even the title of the book shames people for not being in what they're into. Outrage. Sex book sparks backlash with Australian libraries loaning publications to teenagers, as it should. Okay, we're not going over the entire article. I'm not going to read an article for 2023 because, I mean, while it's all relevant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the outlines, okay? Basically, the synopsis is this: a graphic book about sex that advises young readers on how to look up porn and send naked selfies. The book also encourages its readers to experience pornography, calling it a fun, sugary treat. And it also suggests experimenting with sex toys like butt plugs, like that parent was talking about. The book contains graphic images of sexual intercourse and genitals, as well as chapters on masturbation and kinks. There's a cartoon there where they actually talk about inserting objects up bottoms. Listen. What adults want to do on their time, honestly, I don't care. I can get a little freaky in the bedroom myself, all right? But this book is for ages 14 to 17. And so now you have this left, don't burn the books, don't burn the books. And then here's the books they don't want us to burn that talk about butt sex and apparently the maintenance of said butt sex toys, according to that teacher. I don't know how to maintain my butt sex toys, do you? Well, if you need to know, you can buy that book. And guess what? You can have your kid read it to you. That's a family experience. Good God, are these people insane? Are they? Are they insane? It makes no sense. So I did a little bit of further research and I found out, guess what? Let me back up just slightly. According to this article, it's in 36 public libraries in Australia. 36 public libraries in Australia. So Australia, you better check to see if they're still there. And guess what? They're in the United States too, in all of our public libraries. I did a cursory search. I didn't even look that hard. And I found it in all of the Oregon libraries, libraries in Texas, public libraries in Nevada, and public libraries in California. I pretty much quit searching after I found it for the umpteenth time in California. And by the way, if you'd really like to get this book and you need it now, you can download it directly to you from a California library in Lancaster, California. You can download it. They're giving out pornography for free in the Lancaster library. All you have to do is download it. Go there yourself and see. So next time somebody talks about banning books, burning books, or whatever, ask two questions. Number one, can you buy it on Amazon? Because if you can, then it's not banned. And the second one is it appropriate for children? Because if it's not, then maybe it should be banned, at least from the public hemisphere, from school libraries and from public libraries. Maybe we shouldn't be having child pornography accessible to children. Just a weird thought. Again, like, subscribe, and share for another individual's perspective. Thank you very much.